warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I'm Nuki Maelansa. So in this opportunity, I would like to present about the correlation between critical and creative thinking skills of students. This issue need analyze because creative and critical thinking skills are considered essential for students. It is based on QUANT 90 and 83. Scriven state that critical skills go hand in hand with creative ones. Only by understanding if there is a relationship between these two essential constructs will educators be able to enhance capability of their students to utilize both creative and critical thinking. It is essential to first define each of these construct to determine if indeed they are constructed or correlated. Students are people formally engaged in learning, especially one enrolled in a school or at a college. Any person who studies, investigates, and examines. Therefore, this research will examine the correlation between critical thinking skills and creative thinking skills of students. This research has been researched different indicators only the participant. In the previous research, the participant students of visual art education and religion and ethnic educational department, and of course it is the other university. And the formulation problem in this research it is there any correlation between critical and creative thinking skills of students? And here it is about operational definition. In operational definition, it is about the differences between critical thinking skills and creative thinking skills, and then the student's definition. Critical thinking is a logical, sequential, disciplinary process from analyzing and then evaluating and interpreting information to make informed judgment and decision, while creative thinking is a way of looking at a problem or situation from a fresh perspective to understand something new or original. So creative means you are looking for a new, you are looking for something new that it is different perspective. And then students are primarily a person enrolled in a school or other educational institution and who is under learning with goals and acquiring knowledge. And then the aim of this research, correlation research, will be conducted to reveal the correlation between critical thinking and creative thinking skills of students in inquiry learning strategy and to reveal the contribution of critical thinking and creative thinking skills of students. And the use of this research, if the research objective can be achieved and can be answered, this research is going to consider the students to improve their skills of critical thinking skills and creative thinking skills. Guys, so here it is about the literature review. In the literature review, we can see about the critical thinking and then creative thinking and the students. Critical and creative thinking involves students thinking broadly and deeply using skills, behaviors, and dispositions such as reason, logic, imagination, and innovation in all learning areas at schools and their lives beyond school. While creative thinking is a way of looking at the problems or situation from a fresh perspective to conceive or something new or original, the process we use to develop ideas that are unique, useful, and further elaboration. So creative thinking is considered the ability to produce original ideas and answers. It is based on DAF 2013. Creative thinking also is a skill that lets you consider things in different angles. It is based on Misel 2020. While critical thinking involves analyzing and evaluating of others and when thinking of the others. It is subject to intellectual standard, including clarity and then accuracy and then precision and then relevance and then significance, depth, breadth, logic, and fairness. Also, critical thinking is the most valuable skills that can be passed on by the school to its graduates and become learning goals at all levels of discipline. Of course, when we have critical thinking skills, we have creative thinking skill, it is make sure that it has any correlation or not if we are already undergraduate or if we are passed on the school. And Nasik 90 and 94 theorize that critical thinking requires more than higher order thinking skills. The development of critical thinking skill has become the focus of attention in meeting the needs of the labor market with social and complex challenges. Here, critical thinking skills are needed by educational graduates to solve increasingly complex life problems. Critical thinking skills are required to develop students' abilities. It is based on Hassani 2011. Also, it is a generator to produce ideas and innovation both comparatively and competitively in global competition. It is based on Martin 2015. Then, students are primarily a person enrolled in a school or other educational institution and who is under learning with goals and acquiring knowledge and developing profession. Then here it is about research method. In research method, I use correlational method. Margaret Ross stated that correlation is a statistical measure that indicates the extent to which two or more variables concerning each other. A positive correlation indicates the extent to which those variables increase or decrease in parallel. So a negative correlation indicates the extent to which one variable increases and the others decreases. So, in this research, the researchers will use the correlational because the researchers will find out the correlation between critical and creative thinking skills of students. Population and sample. A population may refer to an entire group of people, object, event, and etc. It is depend on the population that you want to choose. Besides, the sample, it is a part of the population. In this research, the researchers will use random sampling because the population and the sample of the study are the students in the English Education Department 5th semester of study for undergraduate degree in Siliwangi University, Tasikmalaya that consists of 174 3 male and 111 female. And then here about data collection. In data collection, the research instrument going to measure students' critical thinking skills, creative thinking skills of students is the essay test. It is pre-test and post-test. And the last, it is about data analysis. In data analysis, the researchers will use Pearson correlation. Pearson correlation going to determine and find out the correlation between variables. Variables here, it means creative thinking skills and critical thinking skills of students. And in simple words, Pearson correlation coefficients calculates the effect of change in one variable when the other variable changes. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.